Hello everyone, thank you all for tuning in. Today we're making a very nice, delicious recipe. It's called plantain ground beef balls. Let's make it. For that you will need some onions, Scotch bonnet pepper, garlic, bouillon powder, and some salt. So I'm going to prep all this and just set it aside. Also, we need some plantains. I'm using one ripe plantain and the rest unripe plantain. You can use all ripe plantain if you like. I also have ground beef. And in my pot, I'm just going to add a little bit of oil and I'll add the already chopped garlic and onions into the pot. I'll let that fry for a bit and then I'll add the Scotch bonnet pepper. And now it's time to add the ground beef. So I'm going to allow this to fry till it's completely cooked. Approximately 15 minutes on medium-low heat. But I'll keep stirring as we go. As this is cooking, I'm just going to quickly prepare the other ingredients. And here I have my plantain. I'm going to cut it open. Make sure you wash your plantains thoroughly. So I'm going to cut it and slice it because I'm going to be blending this. Like I said, feel free to use all ripe plantain, but I'm mixing it because I don't want it to be too sweet. Over here, our ground beef is almost done. I'm going to add the salt and the bouillon powder at this point, and I'll stir that and bring it down. So at this point it's cooked. I'll set that aside. So now it's time to blend our plantains. I just add a little bit of water because it's going to be a little bit watery later. Now it's all blended. I'm just going to add some salt and some bouillon powder. Feel free to add other seasoning, or you can even add some spices to it. So at this point I'm going to be adding some flour just to enable it to stiffen up a little bit. And I'll give that a quick mix. I'll advise not to add too much flour because when this comes in contact with heat, it's plantain, it will harden up definitely. So now it's time to roll. Our ground beef is already ready. I'm going to add some oil in my hand because the batter is kind of soft. So I'm just going to flatten it with my hand and make sure it's flat enough because I'm going to be adding some ground beef in the middle like that. And I'll try to just close it up. Don't worry if the batter is too soft because when it comes in contact with heat, it's going to harden up. So feel free to fry this at this point. So just to give it a quick finishing, I'm going to be rolling that in some coconut, shredded coconut. And that is done. I'll set it aside and continue with the rest. Like I said, add some oil in your hand, flatten the mixture, put some ground beef in the middle, close it up, roll it in your hand and just roll it up in the coconut, shredded coconut. Like I said, feel free to fry it, but I'm just going to be baking this in the oven. So this goes into the oven at this point at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, I brought it out and just decided to glaze it up with some egg wash. And I'll take it back into the oven after that for another 10 minutes. At this point, this is it. This, guys, so very nice and so delicious. I would advise you guys to try it and let me know what you think. So I'm just going to garnish this up with some ketchup, or if you choose, you can use some Dijon mustard. But with this, since my plantain is not really too sweet, I'm just going to add some ketchup to it. I hope you enjoyed this video to this point. Hopefully, I'll see you in my next video by God's grace. Share my videos amongst your friends and family, and thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Bye for now.